Hi everybody, it's BlitzGirl again, and I'm going to be doing a Drawception drawing. Let's see what prompts we have today in the play queue. Hoping for some good ones, at least one good one. A ball of brown yarn. Oh, that might be okay. Let's see what we have here in my references. Oh, that looks good. I like that one because it's kind of got a gray cast to it. This is a nice simple reference panel. I like doing these. I don't know how big I need to get with that. That's probably good. One size smaller. Shrink, please. Okay. And we're going to start with gray because it's got kind of a grayish cast to it. Even though it's brown yarn. It'll be interesting to mix that brown color with the colors I have. I'll have to see. I sense a lot of gray being used. Oh, circles. Oh, I hate circles. I'll modify this a little bit to make it more fitting to the panel, I think. But for right now, that's probably good enough. And I'll use the dark brown to begin layering out the yarn because there isn't much of a contrast between dark brown and dark gray. So if I mess up, oh well. It's also going to be really easy to hide back that one because of all these lines. And I don't even have to be exact with the yarn. I mean, yarn ball, the threads go every which way anyway, so as long as it looks vaguely like the source, I think I'll be alright. We're going down like that, some over here, lots of little zigzagging lines coming through. I don't know how much of this is going to show up on the recording program because the colors are so similar, so this might be a really boring section for you guys, sorry. Okay. So there's that, and we also need to do a slight shadow for this. I'll do peach and gray. I don't know, the gray might be too much. I'm going to have to cross hatch that. Minimize the gray. And lots of white, 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 white. And round it out. This is like what I did on Bun Tato. That shadow. If you've seen that video. Okay, and now let's fix, oops, change the color. Not white. Fix the circle here. With a little bit of brown on top. Here, I'm not sure if it's from my recording program or what it is. But thankfully this is not too elaborate of a piece, so it'll be okay. So this I don't even have to make exact because it's yarn. I have to do an aesthetically pleasing squiggle of yarn. Something that kind of fills the panel up because it's kind of an empty panel. Okay, and I need a little bit of shading on this. Just a touch. Some flecks of gray in there, and we'll cross hatch some white in there too. Yay, shadows! Shadows are your friends when it comes to doing a realistic reference piece. Okay, let's add some brown into the string here, the yarn. Off of the yarn ball. I like doing this because I just did a really silly panel. So it's fun to do a more serious one. Okay, so now, actually, I'm going to go with this. Use the gray. I'm going to start putting some yarn in here. And I'm also going to use the tan too. I'll start with the lightish color of this and then I'll shade it. But leave the dark spaces in between because it's yarn ball and it has a lot of dimension in it. Also have to make it clear that it's supposed to be the color brown and not gray. Have to remember to emphasize that, my color scheme. And again, these don't have to be that accurate. I mean, I can modify these because it's just squiggles. And change them if I don't like the way they're going. Come on, lag. Don't do this to me. Now we get the smaller brush and do some of the background bits. The top is going to be lighter here because it's kind of interesting because the light's coming from up here somewhere, kind of behind the yarn ball. So the edges of it are pretty light. And the center's shaded for whatever reason. Oh, it looks like a ball of cobwebs at the moment or something. It's like, ew, I don't know about this kind of yarn. What kind of yarn is this? Halloween yarn? Also, I'm going to need to put Batman in here pretty soon. Probably in this section. I don't know. Okay, now add some here. I'm under 2.5 minutes, so I want to keep an eye on the time. Keep an eye on the time while I'm talking. Come on, you. There we go. Okay, now put the brown in here. Like so. It's kind of a tricky one, which is nice because I like doing challenges like this. But I haven't drawn a ball of yarn in such detail before, so this is kind of fun. I know that's weird. It's an artist's idea of fun. Most people say drawing a ball of yarn, that is not fun, BlitzGirl. I don't know why you do it. Why do you just draw a ball of yarn? You're silly. But the Drawception people get it. It's like, yeah, something new and exciting to draw. Okay, so oh, this lag. Why? I might have to restart my recording program here. That's what's causing this. Where are you? Shade. Shade. Stupid lag. Shade. Please, shade. Okay, Batman, you're going in here. Come on. It's kind of a horror Batman going on. Okay, now let's get some like cream going on the edges, over here, and down here. Okay, a ball of brownish yarn. Let's see if it submits. Kind of worried about that. Come on. The timer stopped, which is always a good sign. It's bad if it goes gray and the timer doesn't stop, because then you're in trouble. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. Come on. You can do it. I always hate that feeling when you draw something for 10 minutes and then you realize that it didn't make it through. That's happened to quite a few of my drawings because I tend to take up most of the time, so I don't have as much leeway with the server at the end. Okay, this is not good. A poor little ball of yarn. Let me set my pen down. Oh, the anticipation! Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I see a change in the loading status. I think it made it through. You guys can't see my loading bar. It's up past the top of my region. Oh, there it is. Yay. Okay, I'm happy about that. This is the part where I say, oh, Batman, you're too obvious. I think that's pretty good for a 10-minute effort. It's not quite as brown as I wanted it to be. I should have added some other color in there maybe to make it more than just brown and gray. But I like it. Let's see how far in it is. Oh, it's almost done, 14. So you should see a reaction video pretty soon. I wonder what that started out as, because I doubt it stayed a ball of yarn for the whole time. Alright, that should do it for this drawing session. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.